Hi there, my name is Nils. Today, in a nutshell edition, another kids game, Bouncing Bunnies. Yes, and Bouncing Bunnies is from Dr. Reiner Knizia. Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, I cannot really always bypass Dr. Reiner Knizia. That's impossible. He made so much game. Anyway, let's talk about, and it's from Pegasus Games. So, a kids game from 3+, and let me address that first. I really like from Pegasus that they have, first of all, color-coded boxes. So kids games 3+ are green, then 4+ is blue, yellow is 5+, and red is 6+. These are the color codes of Pegasus games, and I really like this easy color code. They all have the small tiny square boxes, also really an advantage if you wanted to stack them all on your shelf. Great. It says with wooden components, and we take a closer look at the wooden components in a second. But last thing I wanted to say is talking about the 3+. And yeah, it is true. It is 3. Maybe some kids can play that with 2, 2.5. Just to let you know, this 3+ is definitely not too high. It's definitely not that this game is so challenging that you need a 4-year young kid or whatever. No, 3 is definitely accurate, or even a little bit too high. Let's take a look what is in the box and then talk about the game. So first of all, the box itself, it comes with one of these paper inserts here, or cardboard inserts. So you put that on the field here. It's already prepared, but just to let you know. And 20 of these beautiful wooden bunnies. They have this felt ears, this floppy felt ears, great, and the orange. Maybe now you can see the orange. These are really cool components, really cool wooden components. And it has a great, a little bit bigger than a normal dice, colored die with 5 different dice and 1 bunny symbol on it. In the beginning of the game, all the 20 bunnies sitting in this burrow, and the story is it's filling up with water. It starts to rain. Now all the bunnies wanted to escape. There are 2 ways to escape. Either they can jump out of this burrow directly into the personal supply, which is technically an area, to score points, and each bunny is worth 1 point. That is happen when you roll the bunny die. However, this is only 1 out of 6 on the die. All the other ones are colors. If it's blue, then you have 2 options. First of all, the blue hole, the blue exit is empty. So a bunny from the burrow is jumping into the exit. If you roll another time a blue symbol on the die and the blue exit is already filled up, you can take the bunny out of the blue exit and take it in front of you. After you roll your dice once, the next player in turn order to your right is rolling his die. And again, he has the decision of, let's do it here for example, yellow. In this case, he has to jump into the yellow. Next player's turn is red. Oh, red is already filled, so he will get this bunny. The game ends immediately when all the 20 bunnies from here. Oh, let's take all of the 20 bunnies out. Whoop. This last bunny is now coming to a player. Then the burrow is empty and the game immediately ends, even if there are some bunnies still in the exit. That is the gameplay. Whoever has the most bunnies at the end of the game is the winner, and that's the whole game. The time span for the game is roughly 10 to 15 minutes. And I wanted to say, yeah, that's good for 3+ kids, especially for between 2 and 3-year-old kids. 3 could stand probably a little bit longer. There are 2 variants in the game, variant 1 and variant 2. And both have to do what happens if you roll this symbol here, the bunny symbol on the die. One is whenever this symbol is showing up, you re-roll it. It's simply not take the bunny out of the burrow directly into your pool. The second one is take one of your bunnies from your personal pool and put it back into the burrow. Then the game will take a little bit longer. It lasts a little bit longer than probably 10 minutes. Then you have probably 15 minutes. The game is 2 to 5 players. I don't see any difference with 6, 7 or 8 players, to be fair and honest, but at least you need 2 players to compete about the bunnies. That makes sense. Yeah, that is Bouncing Bunnies. Now let's take a little bit a closer look of a really playthrough with my little girl and my wife. So let's make a cut and then see you later to my personal experiences. Daddy can take the green bunny.
Oh,
And you can directly take a bunny out of the middle.
Can you take a bunny? Yes.
Put it in for
Can you
great.
count how many bunnies you have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Great.
Mommy's turn. Blue.
Uh-oh.
One bunny jumps into the blue one. No, not yet. Daddy.
Daddy rolls a
Red.
red. Into the... you can take it out of the red
You
box.
can take the red one. Yeah.
Oh, you have another bunny.
How many do you have now right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job. Oh, another red.
Uh-oh. It's Daddy's turn. Yellow. Oh, I can take this bunny. Boop, boop, boop.
Yellow. Can you take one from the middle and put it in the yellow box?
No,
No,
from
no,
the middle.
From
Judy.
the middle and in the yellow box. Yay! Good job.
Judy, what do you think about the game? What do you think about the game?
What do you think, Judy? Is it good?
Do you like it?
I want that bunny.
Everybody's counting as bunnies.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mommy.
I have 7 too.
And Daddy has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boo.
Who's the winner?
Me and you.
Yay!
Great!
Yay! Was it good, Judy?
I want one more out there.
Do you like the game?
I want one more out there. Purple! I get all of them. I have many than you.
You have more than me. Is it
Get
fun?
one more.
Judy, is it fun? Do you like the game? Yes? What do you like best about the game? What's the best part?
I'm getting in that.
Jumping into the purple hole?
And the yellow and all those. I want to do it again.
Now let's talk about my personal experiences. You saw my little girl had a lot of fun playing with it, and my wife was teaching the rules, including with me, so we had a good time with 3 people playing that game. However, let me address it again, because for me it's really important. I don't see a 3+. My little girl is right now almost 4, and she looked a little bit under. This was a little bit too light for her, so she lost the attention after at least 1 or 2 games and thought, well, that's not really attracting, so there must be a little bit more. And I wanted to say, first of all, I really like the components of the bunnies. That is great. The felt, and I will show it to you. As you can see, it's stuck. Oh, it's not focusing right now. It's stuck into the head. It's not just with glue on it. No, it's really heavy in it. I really like the component. So this component is great. However, on the other hand, this component here, that is really thin cardboard, if you can see. This is really wobbly. It's okay, but keep in mind you're playing with kids that are 3 years or even younger, so they can poke it a little bit, and then there could be potentially some cuts in it that could destroy the game. So be a little bit careful about this part. This is really solid. This is heavy. Again, the rules are super simple, super easy. That makes it easy for a step in for 2 years or 2.5 years, but for 3 years the kids are probably a little bit there's not enough meat on the game probably for a 3+, 3.5, or even 4. If you wanted to have a game for 4, let's take a look in one of my next series to Viva Topo and take a look if that is good for 4+. But just to let you know, the age range is for Pegasus a little bit cautious, so that is definitely not picked too high. Again, I wanted to say I had a lot of fun, but only a couple of times. It's not the greatest game ever for me. There are other kids game out there I like a little bit more, slightly more. Probably you have seen them on my channel as well. But as an entry game, as a first game ever, I would pick that one here, and I would write down my first board game ever as a promotional thing for Pegasus. Just to let you know. This was Cyrils Brettspiele. My name is Nils, in a nutshell edition. Bouncing Bunnies, Pegasus Spiele. See you next time. Bye bye.